Lululemon, a retail chain best known for its yoga pants, has a strategy that appears to be shunning plus-size shoppers. When you walk into a Lululemon, you'll see merchandise displayed on the floor, the walls, and in cabinets. But what you won't see are the largest sizes, the 10s and the 12s, because they're actually stored in a separate area in the back of the store. Now, joining us to discuss this is HuffPost senior business reporter Kim Bhasin. Kim, you wrote this piece. What's going on here?
Well, the core of Lululemon's strategy is to attract a certain type of consumer. That type of consumer is young, affluent, because the yoga pants do cost $92, $98 for a pair of yoga pants. So they're looking for this type of consumer who thinks a lot about their body, thinks a lot about how they look, and just that sort of skinny consumer. And you know, people who are size 10 and 12 just don't visit Lululemon all that much.
And is this the chicken or the egg issue then? Is Lululemon putting these sizes in the back of the store because the customers who are those sizes aren't coming to Lululemon, or are the customers who are those sizes not coming to Lululemon because they don't see their stuff on the walls up front on the floor? Right,
so it's sort of a catch-22. If you don't offer the larger sizes at all, size 14, 12 or 14 is generally the lowest end of what's considered plus size in America. And they don't market to plus size people, they just pretend that they're sort of not there. And they just focus all their attention on this one thing. But you can't get a size 14 consumer in your store if there's no size 14 clothes in the store to begin with.
And we have a couple tweets here that I want to show. People responding to your story here. This is Taylor M at Ms. Taylor Marie. The funny thing is that people don't buy Lululemon pants for athletics. They buy it to make their ass look good. I mean, that's a funny little quip. But ultimately, is what we're seeing here are former, who are your sources? Like former employees from Lululemon?
They're former employees and industry analysts.
Yeah, and what's their take? Do they see this as size discrimination?
Well, the former employers and some consumer advocates do see it as size discrimination because they feel, consumer advocates, for example, feel that Lululemon is sort of fetishizing skinniness as the epitome of health. And by making one body type considered healthy, it ignores all other body types that can also be healthy.
Yeah, and here's another tweet from Nicole Maria Dean at NME421. Proof my rants about Lululemon have not been in vain. Why can't plus-size women be yogis in your eyes? Such crap. So have you gotten any response from Lululemon since you published this article?
No, they declined to comment going into it, and they haven't said anything since then. Lululemon's a pretty quiet company. They don't like causing too much of a ruckus with this sort of thing. But they have not made any move to offer larger clothes in their history beyond that size 12 to 14 range.